What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back again with another pickup video. This is going to be all comics. I've got enough comics to sort of pretty much show in a video, but everything else is pretty much, even if I added the three other things to it, it will not make a difference. So this is going to be a basically a comic edition of a pickup video. Now you may be thinking, why is the light on at like mid-afternoon? Because even in my room, even with the lights open and my TV on, it's still a dark room. Like, for example, if my light off, that's why the light is on, so you actually see my face, which I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a comic heavy or basically comic only pickup video. So if that's not your thing, sorry. Hope you stick around though to sort of hope you stick around basically. So these are books I picked up the last couple of weeks. Pretty much these are books I read them. Books I'll use to sort of fill in gaps. Books I'm interested in reading, like characters. I want to expand my knowledge on characters and things like that. So start with a few books that I'm using to fill out a run. A while back, obviously, between my local comic shop and I think Nerdbase, I picked up 2 or 3 issues of Batman: The Adventures Continue. I always thought it was a 7 or 8 issue run. Found out recently it's 3 issues, 3 seasons, and so I've been filling out that first run of I'm making space to put stuff down. I've filling out the first run of the first season. A few issues I found in my local comic shop that I basically needed to put out the majority of the first season, which I'm like, after these, I'm like 2 issues away. So I've got issue 1 of the Batman Adventures Continue. This one is threw me off a bit because it's a different style cover. But that is issue 3. Really nice cover though, to be honest. Very sort of cutesy, if you will. And issue 4. So like I said, in this run, I'm 2 issues away. I think I need, from what I remember correctly, issue 5. And at the last issue, if I remember correctly, off the top of my head, it's hard to sort of truly check because I use my phone to record, and I can't really sort of check the ZLZ comics and sort of record. So, next lot of books are, without me tripping over stuff, from season 2 of the same run. It's when I was digging for issues for season 1, I actually found pretty much virtually, again, apart from 2 issues of season 2. These ones it's easier for me to sort of remember what I need. Issue 1 and the last issue. So I've got issue 2. Really love this cover. Issue 3. Yep, issue 3. Issue 4. I like this cover. Issue 5. Right, Mayhem. And issue 6. So yeah, so when it comes to season the run for season 2, I'd like to say I think it is I do now need the first and last issue. That one's done, which the fact that I picked up like 5 of the 7 issues in one hit, that's a nice healthy chunk. I'd rather find that many in one hit than sort of 1 or 2. That next book is issue 1 from season 3 of the Batman Adventure Continue. This one is sort of at the moment only issue 1. They've announced the next 2 or 3 issues after this, which I have pre-ordered, so at least then I know by the time this one ends. Hopefully it's like a 6-7 issue run, like the other 2. But at least then I know I'm guaranteed to sort of get the full run of this one, while trying to find the other 2. Because originally I wasn't picking them up. I wasn't going to pick them up. It was sort of trying to find them when I can, if I can ever do. Like the first issue I picked up one was I think issue 2 or 3 of season 1, which had Deathstroke cover. People that know me know I love my Deathstroke, and now that's not a sort of euphemism for a very powerful wank. Then I noticed when I was going through Forbidden Planet, as I was sort of pre-ordering the books, like new pre-ordering books from runs I'm currently reading. Like every time they put a new issue in there, I'm adding it to my basket, choosing the cover I like. Clock to that, I'm like, oh, that's a bit leapfrogging. Like I try and leapfrog when as the series is about to end, like a couple of issues away, I always try and leapfrog. As one sort of, I'm picking up starting one as one's get ready to end. So I saw that, I was like, yeah, I've got to pick it up. Then I was like, shit, now I need to finish off the other ones. I'm like, okay. A few of the runs I'm picking up are ending soon. I reckon by, if you like, out of the books I'm currently picking up, by June, July, everything should have ended. That's if I don't pre-order any new books. But some books, there's a few books I'm reading, like Scarlet Witch, they're only announced like the first 3 issues. There's a few other books I've done for it, I think 2 or 3 issues. I don't know how many are going to be in that run. So it's hard to sort of truly gauge when that will end. Whether that be a 6-issue run or a 12-issue run, or like with Poison Ivy, that's nearly ended, but that was initially slated to be a 6-issue run, then they've extended that to a 12-issue run, so like you never truly know. Sorry about that, about the information overload. The next book I'm going to show you is from a book that I'm currently reading, I'm enjoying. Haven't read this issue yet, because it has been in the pile to sort of the show, and that is Harley Quinn, the animated season, Legion of Bats, volume number 4. Right, it was Batman on the cover, it threw me off. This I'm enjoying, so it's based off the animated series, obviously, including the fucking name. Really enjoying it, really enjoying the show, so at some point I need to give back to my mate Jamie, because he did pester, like, he met with him the other day, and he sort of, I forgot to give it to him until he went to sort of said about it. Don't worry Jamie, you're still here. I'm enjoying this, I think it has like 2 or 3 more issues after this, but like the first run, like the first lot of, like the Eat, Bang, Kill tour, it's a really enjoyable season if you have not read it. Do Eat, Bang, Kill, like if you've seen this, if you're watching the TV show, read the Eat, Bang, Kill tour, that's fantastic. I think that's set between season 1 and 2. Then there's like a trade paperback, like 4 or 5 different stories. That was okay, but not like, it wasn't like the main series, and this I'm enjoying, so. Next book I picked up, which annoyed me because this is a book that my local comic shop said to me, do you want? I said yes. And he got me the first issue. Haven't got me any issues since. I've got another book in this series that I'm waiting for Forbidden Planet to get stock of. There's how can I word it? There's one single issue book and a pack of, meant to be 4, but if you read the description it's 5 books. Meant to come out Wednesday, just gone, but the Forbidden Planet are waiting for stock. So I don't know if that's a case of low print mine and they've not got their amount, or they've had their amount, done everyone else's order by the time they see my order they've run out. I don't know. But yeah, then side track, I do apologise, but this is Star Trek. There's no, obviously I'm reading a Star Trek, again, waiting for stock. Fucking post office. This has Q and Benjamin Sisko. I'm enjoying the run. It's with Star Trek books. If you're used to watching the TV show, it's that period of adjustment of going from show to book, especially if you're doing both at the same time, like show, book, show sort of thing. It's a period of adjustments, but I'm enjoying it. Next 3 books, I'm going to do this one in 3 because I picked up as a 3 books for the same series, which this is a series that Retro Chef has recommended to me. So I'm going to start picking up issues if and when I can find them, basically. These issues I picked up as firstly though in my budget at the time when I ordered them, and they are, for me, really nice covers. So I picked up from the DC vs Vampires run, issue 12. I really love this one. This is Harley Quinn, issue 11. And I did love this one, issue 10. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, if and when I can find them, that nice deal on my nerves now, because at a certain point you can't see my face. Like I said, if and when I can find them, I'll see them. But now I've sort of picked up 3 of the books in this sort of style of cover, I now want them all in this sort of cover. I'll try and get as many of them as I can, basically. Next, I'm using a little 4 thing because it is a series. This is one of the characters that I want to sort of expand my knowledge of. Which, actually saying that, if I can find it. There. I did also pick the DVD up of this, so I can technically show this and all. That's Tank Girl. I've seen bits of the film years ago. I think last year I picked up the one Forbidden Planet trade paperbacks with a signed print. So, but what I done was I picked up the DVD then. Also, I picked up a 4-pack of Tank Girl All Stars. I'm just showing the right order. This is like a 30th anniversary type thing, like Tank Girl stories and things like that. So I picked up this issue 1. This one strangely weren't in ZLZ apps. That cover. So I've added to it so at least I know what I've got. Issue 2. Issue 3. Sorry about the glare, guys. And I love this cover. Issue 4. It says on the back, it says, ask me about my man-baby agenda. I think one of the issues, like when I picked when I sort of got home, might have been issue 1 actually. I'll double check this. The art style, firstly, in the book is fantastic. I really like the art style. It's complete with the poster inside. It's like little stories. Let's see the fourth one. But yeah, like I said, this is a character that I want to firstly build my knowledge of. Now I've got to sort out my sellotape. Now you guys get to watch me struggle. Might be issue 4. Like, I know Tank Girl is I'm saying to you recently about this. Retro UK. Like, who would I cast if they they do like a modern day Tank Girl? I went for Margaret Robin went for, and I don't know her name now. The character, the woman from Atomic Blondes. I'm now getting to a point where I forgot what I was looking for. There was basically cleavage in it, and people don't really know how much I love cleavage. But yeah, like that's a big question for you guys. So if you have to redo a Tank Girl, who would you cast as Tank Girl? That is my question to you guys. Sorry about the little cut there, I got distracted by the door. But yeah, I'd love to know who you guys would cast as Tank Girl if you would cast, if you was making a Tank Girl film, who would you cast? I went for the Margaret Robbie, basically Harley Quinn, for 2 reasons. A, because she's fucking nut. She's done a fantastic job as a nutty character within Harley in Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. And I went for I think like Charlie something, but the blonde woman from Atomic Blondes. I went for her because she was also in Mad Max, like post-apocalypse type films. I thought if she can do that, she can probably blend in well in a Tank Girl film. But talking about Harley Quinn, more Harley Quinn books. I've been picking up. We contemplate a run. I'm getting now. I'm like, I now need issue 1 to 10, and the new ones are coming out. But I'll do the older ones first. So I got issue 13, issue 12, and 11. Some of the old issues will be obviously harder to find. Obviously at some point I will find them eventually in a shop. If not, I'll probably do like eBay. As much as I hate doing eBay. Like, partly thinking they're going to be harder because a lot of them are, there's a load of nice variants, so that's going to make them harder. A lot of the issues are keys. But I'm like, well, some of the issues I've got currently in the run are keys, so it could go either way. This next 2 One comes up, this one comes up. This one is a beautiful Spawn variant. A lot of, around this sort of McMahon, December time, a lot of companies were doing Spawn variants. There's a ton of, I think, quite a few Batman ones. There's also the Harley Quinn one. There's the Poison Ivy one, and there's a Lovesick one, which I've got both the Poison Ivy and the Lovesick one. Not really, why not? The last Harley, to my knowledge, the last Harley Quinn, an 826. But there's a few more issues after this. I can't wait. Building up that run. Next, I don't know, getting myself confused. Next, 2 books, which I've not read yet because I've been literally sitting on my pile to show you guys. And that is Punchline. I've got the first 2 issues, really loved, really enjoyed. Need to read these ones to sort of carry on. To my knowledge, this is a 6-issue run. No one, I'm done by what I've seen. Hopefully not, because so far the story is good. I've got issue 3. Sorry about the glare. I love this cover. And that is issue 4. Again, sorry about the glare. Love that cover. I'm enjoying the character of Punchline because she's very much a emo looking, like, it's hardly between an alt girl, an alternative girl. That's basically Punchline. Really love the character, really enjoy the character. Hopefully we get more of her so in the future, and never know, maybe like a TV show or movie potentially. Next book is, I'm trying to sort of do these all like, is this one on, again, talked about Poison Ivy earlier. It's obviously Poison Ivy issue 8. Firstly, I love this cover. When I've been ordering these, I've been choosing covers I like. But I was really gutted about this issue, and I'll sort of tell you why. I watch a YouTuber called Comic Tom 101. He sort of each week he does like a top 10 of my like trending books, like sale-wise. When this came out, the Virgin cover, right? Now, if you don't know what when it comes to like comic cover terms, if you don't know what Virgin means, so basically imagine this cover, but without the barcodes and basically the title bit. So it's basically just the art. It was selling, I think what he says in dollar terms anyway, anything from $55 to $75. I'm like, first I wouldn't sell it anyway, but it was like quite nice. I picked up basically the normal version with cover price, and yet people buying the Virgin cover a shit ton more, but there's not much of a difference really. So it's like, yeah, I'm heartbroken a little bit, but not too much. It'd be nice to have like a book like that in my collection. Next book is, again, every time I order covers for Forbidden Planet, I literally do, every time I'm ordering like this issue, I'm literally looking at the covers. Some books I'm ordering 1 or 2 covers. Sometimes I am choosing my favourite cover. That sort of case. This is Batgirls number 14. And this is the cover I chose. But again, so about the glare. I top one to sit down and read it because it's a run that I recently picked like, in a big bundle up. Then I'm now picking up the issues, carrying on, because apparently now I wish I'd done that with Harley Quinn. But you live and learn. But it's anything in the Batman universe I am really enjoying. Next, I'll do this one because it's a single issue. There's certain things I'm doing this year, which are some of my goals. Same with Tank Girl, is basically learn more about characters I've heard of, or in case of Tank Girl, got one book already, or try other books. I've done that kind of last year of Lovesick, which I'm really happy about. This year I'm going to try and do it. I know the next 2 series I'm going to show you, one of them I've got 1 book for, one I've got 3 issues for. I've sort of done because one of them is learn new series, also learn characters I want to learn about. I'm thinking so much information here, guys, I do apologise. So the first one is a series that looked, it was a cover that caught my eye first, and you'll see why it caught my eye when I show you it. I was like, I'll see how many issues are out or coming out. I mean, this is like a 4-issue book. I was like, okay, it's sort of doable. Then I was like, I'll read the description, see what piques my interest. If I like it, I'll order. And that is Purgatory Must Die. I've ordered the next 2 issues. One of them I've ordered the normal and the Virgin cover. All done with cosplay covers. Look at that. It's nice. There's certain thing I wanted to try at my collection, and Virgin covers were a lot of some of them. But yeah, so that's something I can sit down and read now. When I'm showing you it, I can actually sort of sit down and read it. Last 3 books, we're at that last little home stretch. Again, these are one characters on work. At some point I would want to try. One of them I wanted to try, but I'm now getting them both characters in a 3. By the time it's ended a 5-issue run, but I've got the first 3 issues. Annoyingly, with the first issue, they didn't have a Virgin cosplay cover. With the next, where 2, 3 did, and 4 or 5 have. And this is Vampirella versus Red Sonja. Wanted to learn about Red Sonja a bit more. Vampirella, at some point I wanted to, but I can do this a bit more. So this is the cover I got for issue 1. It's sort of a it's like a normal cover. The next 2, me being a bit pervy, are cosplay ones. And yeah, this is issue 2. And issue 3. So that sort of goes towards like building, helping me knowledge with like characters. Which I only found out was an old Red Sonja film from like the 80s or whatever it is, which at some point I want to pick that up. But also I'm building up cosplay covers, which I do like cosplay covers. It's trying to find in a series that I want to sort of read, basically. So they're the massive stack of comics. Well, I say massive, for me it's massive. That's the stack of comics I've recently picked up. Thank God I won't show anything else in this video because it's now basically just under half an hour. I do apologise. Hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have stuck around to this point. If you have, thank you. Please give this video a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And yeah, if you want any information on the books I've picked up, please comment down below. If you want to pick any of them up, you're not sure, and you want my opinion, comment down below. And yeah, I hope to speak to you guys soon, and ciao for now, guys.